Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. A man who has excelled at progress while keeping quite a bit of his reality stowed away from the spotlight. This is the tale of Steve Harvey, such that you will never see it again. Steve Harvey is a name that reverberates across different corners of the Steve Harvey media outlet, from parody stages to TV screens as a multi-layered performer finance manager, and as Steve Harvey has fabricated a great profession that has driven him to gather a stunning total assets of $200 million. His excursion to turning into a commonly recognized name started during the 1980s, when he originally rose to conspicuousness as a professional comic with a remarkable mix of humor and engaging narration. Harvey immediately turned into a one among parody fans, making way for a profession that would grow a long way past stand-up. One of Harvey's most unmistakable jobs is as the host of the famous game show Family Quarrel. His speedy mind and charming character have made him an ideal fit for the job, procuring him a critical piece of his yearly pay of the roughly $40 million that Steve Harvey acquires every year. $10 million is credited to his work on Family Fight. The show has hardened his place in TV history, as well as assumed a critical part in building his monetary domain. Notwithstanding his TV work, Harvey has likewise become well known in the realm of radio. His morning public broadcast is one more significant supporter of his pay, getting a great $20 million every year. This show permits Harvey to interface with a wide crowd every day, further growing his impact, and arriving at the period between June 2017 and June 2018 was especially worthwhile for Steve Harvey, as he procured $45 million from his different undertakings. This noteworthy figure was rehashed in the next year from June 2018 to June 2019, featuring Harvey's consistency in keeping up with his high acquiring power. His capacity to shuffle different jobs in the diversion industry is a demonstration of his flexibility and hard-working attitude. Brer Stephen Harvey, otherwise called Steve Harvey, was brought into the world on January 17, 1957, in the unassuming community of Welch, West Virginia. His excursion from the unassuming starting points of a coal mining town to becoming perhaps of the most conspicuous face in the diversion industry is completely exceptional. Harvey's initial life was set apart by a progression of moves with his loved ones, ultimately getting comfortable in Cleveland, Ohio. It was here that Harvey moved on from Glenville Secondary School in 1974, an achievement that undeniable, the start of an excursion loaded up with difficulties, strength, and eventually accomplishment. Later secondary school, Harvey went to both Kent State College and West Virginia College. His way was a long way from direct, as he took on various tasks to earn enough to get by, from filling in as a fighter and car technician to serving as a protection sales rep, cover cleaner, and, surprisingly, a postal carrier. Harvey was no more interesting than difficult work in spite of these endeavors. It was only after October 8, 1985, that he tracked down his actual approaching that day. Harvey ventured onto the stage at Funniness Satire Club in Cleveland, Ohio, and performed stand-up parody for the first time. This second denoted the start of a profession that would ultimately make him a commonly recognized name regardless of these difficulties. Harvey's ability started to radiate through in 1990, when he became a finalist in the second Johnny Walker Public Parody Search, an accomplishment that paved the way for his most memorable major TV opportunity. Harvey was chosen to have the famous show's kickoff at the Apollo, a job that essentially supported his profile in the diversion world. Harvey's prosperity as a stand-up humorist in the long run prompted a featuring job in the ABC series Me and the Young Men in 1994. Although the show was fleeting, it displayed Harvey's comedic ability to a more extensive crowd. His vocation proceeded to climb when he joined the legend A.R. Rulers of Parody Visit in 1997, performed close by Cedric the Performer D.L. Hughley, and Bernie Mac. The visit turned into the most noteworthy earning parody visit in history, setting Harvey's status as one of the top comics in the country, notwithstanding his work in satire. Harvey made a critical effect in radio beginning around 2000. He has facilitated the Steve Harvey Morning Show, a workday morning radio program that has turned into a staple for audience members. The country initially aired on Radio 1 and C. From September 2000 to May 2005. The show has kept on flourishing, displaying Harvey's adaptability and capacity to interface with crowds on different stages. Yet it is maybe as a host that Harvey has become most commonly realized. In 2010, he took on the job of facilitating the game show Family Quarrel. His vigorous and connecting style rapidly turned into a hit with viewers, and Harvey proceeded to turn into the longest-serving host in the show's set of experiences. His prosperity on Family Fight likewise prompted the making of a side project, VIP Family Quarrel, which additionally facilitated Harvey's responses to competitors. In some cases, silly responses became viral sensations on YouTube, further establishing his present-day popularity. His work on the show acquired him selections for the 2013 Daytime Emmy grant for Extraordinary Moderator and Exceptional Game Show, making him the main host to get the two designations around the same time that year. Harvey likewise got a star on the Hollywood Stroll of Popularity, a demonstration of his getting through impact in the media outlet. In 2015, Harvey took on another prominent facilitating gig as the host of the Miss Universe exhibition in Las Vegas, regardless of a generally exposed botch where he erroneously reported the principal sprinter up as the victor. Harvey's impressive skill and appeal permitted him to keep facilitating the Miss Universe exhibition for a few additional years from 2016 through 2019, and again in 2021. His versatility, even with variety, has turned into a sign of his vocation, displaying not just his ability yet, in addition, his capacity to explore the tensions of the spotlight with effortlessness and humor. Steve Harvey's prosperity broadens a long way past his gifts as a humorist and TV host. He is likewise a savvy businessperson with a different arrangement of undertakings. Other Undertakings are one of Harvey's generally eminent other undertakings. Adventures is his introduction to the universe of writing. In 2009, he delivered the book Behave Like a Woman, Have a Similar Outlook as a Man, a connection transport guide that evoked an emotional response from perusers. The nation over the book's effect was quick and significant, spending a great 64 weeks on the New York Times blockbuster list. The outcome of the book prompted its variation into the 2012 film Take On a Similar Mindset as a Man, which turned into a film industry hit and further cemented Harvey's standing as an idea chief in the domain of connections and self-awareness. Harvey didn't stop with only one book. He kept on sharing his insight and experiences through unexpected distributions, remembering Straight Talk No Chaser for 2010, which offered more relationship guidance, and carried on Like Progress in 2014, a manual for making progress. Throughout everyday life and business in 2016, he distributed Hop Take the Act of Pure Trust to Achieve Your Life of Overflow, a persuasive book that urges perusers to face challenges and seek after their fantasies with certainty. Every one of these books has added to Harvey's remaining as a persuasive creator whose guidance resounds with an expansive crowd. Notwithstanding his work as a creator, Harvey has wandered into the advanced space with imaginative tasks. In 2014, he sent off the dating site Brilliant in a joint effort with IAC, expecting to assist with peopling find significant connections. The site was an expansion of Harvey's obligation to offer reasonable exhortation on adoration and connections, this time through an advanced stage intended to unite individuals. Harvey's enterprising soul likewise drove him to TV creation in 2016. He co-made the hit show Minimal Big Cheeses with DeGeneres, a theatrical presentation that displayed the gifts of small kids from around the world. Harvey filled in as the host of the show until 2019, bringing his unique humor and warmth to the job. The show was a demonstration of Harvey's capacity to distinguish and sustain remarkable diversion. Ideas that enticement for a wide crowd. In January 2022, Harvey extended his TV presence with the send-off of Judge Steve Harvey on a BC court satire that mixes humor with legitimate debates. The show is yet one more illustration of Harvey's adaptability and his capacity to draw in crowds across various sorts of TV. Perceiving the need to smooth out and deal with his developing realm, Harvey solidified the entirety of his business adventures under the umbrella of Stephen Harvey Worldwide SG in 2017. This essential move brought together his creation organization, East 112, and Harvey Occasions, which are overseen by his little girl Morgan and her significant other. She additionally gained the freedoms to worldwide renditions of Family Quarrel, and in 2020 the organization reported the send-off of an African variant of the famous game show, further extending Harvey's worldwide reach under Steve. Harvey has proceeded to develop and investigate new business open doors. One such endeavor is the Sand and Soul Celebration, an yearly occasion that Harvey sent off in 2017. The celebration, which highlights live music parody and a meeting with Harvey himself, has turned into a famous objective for fans looking to experience an exceptional mix of amusement and motivation. His capacity to enhance his profession while keeping major areas of strength for a brand has made him quite possibly one of the best and most persuasive figures in the diversion industry today. With long stretches of a strong profession, Harvey can partake in a very agreeable and very rich lifehouse in Atlanta starting around 2024. Steve Harvey dwells in an excellent chateau situated in the renowned Buckhead neighborhood of Atlanta, Georgia. This rich bequest, bought in 2021 for a faltering $15 million, stands as a demonstration of Harvey's prosperity and refined taste. The manor sitting above the quiet Chattahoochee Waterway is a wonder of extravagance and building greatness, rambling across 35,000 square feet of prime land. Thanks for watching this video.